I tried to persuade Jason to discourage you from taking the meeting with Sakara.
Well, Jason's not easily persuaded, neither am I.
Well, I'm not a woman who gives up on a fight for something or someone who matters.
Okay, Kate, listen to me. I don't tell you how to run your magazine, even though sometimes I think you're making a mistake, like letting Jax, invest in this new project instead of me. But that's all right. I'll let that go.
Sonny, I hardly think you can compare the two. Although demanding my job was never life-threatening, yours is.
What do you know about Anthony Sakara?
I never planned for you to come back into my life. And now that you have, I've grown rather attached to having you around. And I would hate for something to happen. And if I tell you what I know, something might.
Kate, seriously, and I'm not joking right now. If you know anything about Anthony Sakara, you better tell me before somebody else gets hurt. Where is his house?
It's in a place called Crimson Point.
All right, I realize that I've treated Alexis badly, but in all fairness, she's treated me badly too.
Well, that's beside the point, isn't it? You share a child. Molly's equally important to the both of you.
Yeah. I think Alexis might argue with you on that particular point.
Yeah, well, then she'd be wrong. I myself grew up something of a daddy's girl. Constantly starved for the love and attention of my adopted father. My mom got me the divorce, and I resented every single day that I was away from my father. I don't think Adam loved me nearly as much as his biological children. I don't know, that could just be my own warped perception. The point is, Rick, that little girls are hardwired to hero worship their fathers. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to tell my little girl about hers.
Why don't you tell her a fairy tale? Lorenzo was a good man.
Well, he was. For the most part, where Lila was concerned. The point here is that don't do Molly any favors. You're not going to do her any favors if you let Alexis just push you out of the way. And if she does that, it's just going to come back to bite her when Molly rebels.
There's no chance that you're just telling me what I need to hear, are you?
Doesn't really matter, does it? It's just my opinion. It's not like I'm a family court judge or anything.
It matters to me. I appreciate it.
Well, look, I don't know what your custody agreement is with Molly, how much time you get, if you
get her every
time with her.
Saturdays, and unless there's a scheduling problem, then I adjust to that.
Okay, well, Lila and I are free most Saturdays. Give us a call.
Great. Hey, I'll even bring snacks. Dry cereal or cheese crackers.
Cheese crackers? What are you thinking?
It's Molly's favorite, too.
Are you hungry? I can bring you something back from the snack stand.
That's funny. We've talked about everything from running off to Canada to killing people, and the minute I bring up your father, you change the subject. Why?
There's just some things in life you don't talk about.
Is that supposed to scare me? Because it doesn't. I know plenty of people in your father's line of work, and yeah, it's dangerous, and it's illegal, which is why people talk about it as little as possible, but we're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not wearing a wire, so why can't you talk to me about your father? Is he some sort of monster or something?
The architect came by, dropped off the plans for the new spa renovations. He was going to wait for your notes, but I wasn't sure when you were coming back, so he left. Where'd you go?
For a walk. Jason always tells me to count to 10 and take a deep breath before I say something I regret.
Did it work?
Well, considering the fact that I counted to 1,000 and I still want to hit you upside the head, no, didn't.
Why are you so angry with me?
Because Robin asked you to be the father of her child, and you considered it.
No, I told her that I couldn't help her. Did you not hear that
But you
part?
wanted to help her? And I stood right there and I told you how I felt about the situation, and did you listen to me? No, you ignored me completely.
No, Robin came to me as a friend and asked for a favor, okay? I didn't know what it was going to be about, and it had nothing to do with you.
Your wife. Every decision you make affects me. And after everything we've been through this year, I would think you would know that by now.
Problem with my diagnosis?
I have a problem with you constantly interfering with my life. Really, where do you get off calling Carly and telling her about my plans to be a mother?
I thought Carly had a right to know that your plans included propositioning her husband for sperm.
Jax has been my friend for many years. If I want to ask him to be the father of my child, it's none of your business or Carly's.
Well, Carly didn't think so. Then again, I doubt most women would be okay with their husbands having a baby with another woman. Kind of defeats the purpose of making a commitment.
This coming from a man who has absolutely no idea what that means.
Maybe not. But I do know it's a bad idea to have a baby with a social acquaintance.
Babies are a bad idea in general to you, so why do you care who I make one with?
Robin, I just think you should be a little more selective. Hitting up half the town to find a sperm donation, it's a little extreme, don't you think?
So it's my method that you have a problem with, or is the fact that I didn't ask you?